region A selected and you're looking at these two Cepheids or variable stars, we're looking at this one for this part and we're going to click collect data. As we're collecting data for A-091, which we know is the brighter of the two stars, we're going to click on show time probes. Okay, the up and down motion is the star getting brighter and dimming. And we're going to move this to the top of the light curve to determine the stars, what we like to call period. Okay, so they're pretty much at the top of the peaks right now. So we have 1 day here at the top of this peak and 13.4 days at the top of this peak. Well, we're going to subtract. So the overall period of this star, A-091, is approximately 12.4 days. So we would write on our piece of paper or on our little data chart the actual star itself, A-091, and the period in days is going to be 12.4. And then we're also going to do that for our other star, and you're going to do it just the same exact way. All right, so let's collect the data for the other star in this Hubble's Law gizmo. Next part of our experiment, we're going to determine the mean brightness, and that is actually here on the y-axis. We can just click it right here, and it'll actually go through the center for us, and it'll actually, it's quite nice, it calculates it for us. So in that case, our mean brightness is 7,004. So you've already recorded for the first part of the experiment, the period in days, the mean brightness. You also can click on here, which is record spectrum. And what that's actually going to do is going to do, eventually you'll be going and looking at the spectra of a star and determining if that star has been red shifted, which means it's moving away from us, or blue shifted. So as you're completing the information, continue to collect record spectrum because you will be gathering the data and recording the spectra of all those stars. Another option can be is clicking here at the top and actually taking a screenshot and saving that to your computer or cut and pasting it on a Word doc or a Google Doc so that you'll have all the data in front of you. But again, when you go to use the spectra, that's coming, you're going to have to use this as a reference and then drag this up here. So that's another step coming a little bit later. But that's what the record spectra does. And again, this is going to determine if the star is red shifted or blue shifted. But there'll be another tutorial coming up on that. But go back to the map and also record all that information for each of the stars in each of the regions. You have a star here to collect for. You have stars in this region, and those Cepheids is very obvious because you can see them blinking. So, and you'll have different galaxies where you'll be collecting the data from. Region C, you can see there. You don't need to collect here for region 1 because that's all the regions that make up this area here. But each of these regions, you'll have 9 stars total that you'll actually have your star information, your period in days, your mean brightness for, also eventually your spectra. All right, so if you have any more questions on how to complete this lab, please contact your instructor.